Welcome back to the Weird and Unexplained with John, where we chase the uncanny at the speed of a Wi Fi signal. I am your host, John, broadcasting from the lower depth of hell, also known as my basement, where it's cold, dark, and the electronics occasionally whisper back at me. Tonight, we're diving into the weird intersection where ghost stories and gadgets collide. When your smart home might actually be haunted or, just aggressively sentient. But seriously, have you ever felt like you weren't completely alone, even surrounded by all your gadgets? What if those devices aren't just listening, they're confirming it? After this episode, you might think twice about leaving that night vision camera on before going to bed. So, welcome to the age where our tech watches everything, sometimes even things it shouldn't. The same camera that helps us spot porch pirates have accidentally captured glowing silhouettes. The same microphone meant to take grocery lists sometimes records whispers that nobody remembers even saying. The paradox here, our devices, designed for clarity, sometimes capture chaos. You upgrade your tech expecting crisp definition, and suddenly you're seeing something breathing behind you. All right, quick challenge for you listening. Have you ever caught something weird on camera or had a device talk when nobody said the wake word? Tag it with hashtag ghost glitches because I want to see what your gadgets have been confessing. All right, so this next part hits kind of close to home, literally, because I've got one of those Alexa devices, the ones that you use to control your lights and set timers or play your favorite playlist. Yeah, that thing has a personality all on its own. Here's the deal. Mine likes to go off just randomly. I'll be cooking dinner or sitting on the couch, and suddenly Alexa chimes in uninvited. But get this, because apparently she's a sports fan. Because 9 times out of 10, she starts playing ESPN Sports or giving me an update about the Chicago Cubs. Talk about having a heart attack. Because I'm telling you, the first time that happened was around 2 a.m. It was silent, it was dark, and out of nowhere, here's the latest update from ESPN. I'm going to tell you, I nearly sprinted out of the house with the cat. Now, rationally, I'm thinking it's a glitch. Now, emotionally, my heart and my bladder completely disagree. You ever have your tech do anything like that so random that you immediately are suspecting that it's a ghost before logic? Because that's exactly what happened with me. Share your own Alexa's out to get me moments in the chat because I really am curious just to kind of see what goes on and see if yours has a sports obsession too. Now, here's the bigger picture. This isn't just a one off thing, okay? There are tons of reports that are out there of smart speakers just laughing randomly. Doorbells are spotting faceless visitors, or thermostats are changing temperatures at spooky hours. Now, my personal theory is that Alexa, she's not haunted. She might just be bored and just desperately looking to be on the weird and unexplained. Just my own opinion. Just saying. All right. Now, let's look beyond our homes. Okay. Now, some CCTV systems that are in old buildings, like in shopping centers and malls and stores and such, they have picked up figures walking in the hallways long after closing time. Thermal cameras are showing heat signatures that linger even when there's no one there. Now, science will tell you that it's just a sensor interference, but part of me wonders what if our cameras can see more than what our eyes do? it kind of goes back to if you've ever heard of people saying like their dog just randomly just starts looking at something or immediately gets up and walks towards something like there's something there, kind of goes along that same line. But who knows? So, this is kind of where reality gets a little fuzzy, literally. Glitches and lens flares, electromagnetic waves, most of these have explanations. But then there are those instances where multiple devices that are totally unconnected all corroborate the same weird event. When the same figure appears on two separate feeds, or that same whisper gets picked up by two different microphones in two different parts of the area, it's kind of hard not to wonder if something unseen is literally photobombing the digital realm. Maybe ghosts have just adapted to the 21st century way of communication. So they're throwing out the Ouija boards and just looking for a good Wi Fi connection. So, if technology is becoming our bridge to the unexplained, are we ready for that? Are we accidentally inviting interactions with the spectral world every time that we say, "Hey, Alexa"? I mean, if your smart speaker can play your favorite playlist, what else might it be tuned into? Here's my challenge for tonight. Pay attention to your own tech. Notice those random glitches and write them down. Log it. Because maybe next time Alexa speaks up unsolicited, she's not just malfunctioning. Maybe she's just trying to say hi. Who knows? All right. That is our dive into the ghost glitches. Now, whether it's haunted hardware, digital echoes, or just plain firmware failures, one thing is for sure. Our devices know more than what they're telling. And if you've got your own ghost tech story, share it with us using hashtag ghost glitches. Your experience might make it into our next episode. Until next time, keep your cameras rolling, your mics open, and your curiosity unmuted. And Alexa, if you're listening, wherever you are, please don't start playing ESPN again, please. That's all I'm asking. Okay, bye guys.